embarrassing as a black person to even have to live with this every day. Yo, Reg, man, hand me the papers, man. Hey, yo, we live?
Yeah, man, we live.
How y'all doing out there? Thank y'all for tuning in to the Henny Show. Now, a lot of y'all don't know, but Chris Rock finally spoke out and he addressed the situation. And what he said brought Will Smith to tears. And it also got me over here choking up because it's starting to look like black people are just naturally violent towards each other. Now, I don't want to think that. I don't want to believe that. But with this whole situation, it's baffling because Will Smith is a good dude. Type of person that wouldn't harm a soul. Give you the shirt off his back. I don't know him personally, but he just seemed like he all right brother. Same thing with Chris Rock. He ain't deserve that. He been telling jokes his whole life. He ain't out here harming nobody. Chris Rock ain't out here selling rocks. But now, he in a situation to where he can't get back to being himself. They got him on stage trying to crack jokes when ain't a damn thing funny.
Oh my goodness.
And it's a sad situation for black America, because I ain't the only one that's thinking that. Is something wrong with us, yo? That's what we're going to be talking about. We got to deal with this. People talking about it was a hoax and it was fake. That's because y'all in denial and y'all don't want to accept the fact that the good brother Will Smith went upside the good brother Chris Rock head, and the whole world looking at us like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all?
Oh my goodness.
And a lot of people saying, that's not my problem. That's Will Smith and Chris Rock problem. But when Barack Obama became president, all of us took credit for that. Like, oh, now we president. We got a black president and all that. So why, when Will Smith won his Oscar, if everything would have went smooth, we would have felt like we won the Oscar because we black and he black. So therefore, when Will Smith smacked Chris Rock, we need to feel like we all smacked him and all that. And that's why we got to have this conversation. August Alsina think this stuff is funny, but ain't nothing funny about it. Yo, Reggie, open up them phone lines real quick, because we're about to get into this news, but I had to get that out the way. Look, the phone line's open. You can feel... Hold on. Yo, hello. Who this is, man? Yo.
Davo.
What?
This is Davo. My name Davo.
Oh, what's going on, bro? How you feeling? I was about to smack you like Will Smith did Chris Rock. I do apologize. We got to stop being like that towards you people.
Call in.
No doubt. Yo, my question for you is, man, are we naturally violent towards each other? Are black people violent towards black people?
To me, it just depends, bro. Like, some black people you can't mess with. Like, some black people I don't fool with because, I think Will could have handled the situation a little bit better.
Mm-hmm.
He just was doing too much. And plus, I understand that that's his wife and that she have alopecia or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
But, he could have handled the situation a little bit better.
I mean, we all could handle situations a little bit better. There's always confrontation. I don't know about you, but all my life I had to fight. My daddies, my uncles, my mothers, my fathers, my cousins, my brothers, my sisters, all my life. At school, in the neighborhood, at the bus stop, regardless of where I went, I had to fight all my life, bro. And it always been against my own people. Why do you think that is, yo?
I don't know, bro. It's just some people out here that just, you have to protect yourself. Like, bro, I've been through stuff too, man. I had to fight kids at my school. I had to bully somebody just to tell them to stop messing with me.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, man, I've been there too. I had to knock a couple of suckers out. They get back up. It's sort of like we die hard when it comes to each other, but we don't display that same type of mentality when it comes to other people. So do you think that we just violent towards our own people? Or come on, bro, help me out, man. I'm looking for a savior. I've been going crazy thinking about this type of stuff. I just don't understand how something like this can pop off.
I feel like, yes, we is more violent to our own people. I feel like.
Yo, man, I guess it is what it is, man. Yo, I thank you so much for your phone call, bro. Make sure you call back whenever you feel like it, man. Yo, this is heartbreaking, yo. Because Chris Rock, he a good dude, man. He shouldn't be going through this. Chris Rock responds to Will Smith's Oscar slap during his stand-up show. He said, I'm still kind of processing what happened. He knocked that boy silly, man.
Oh my goodness.
Chris Rock ain't been thinking straight ever since he got slapped like that. And that's a lot to deal with as a grown man with kids, yo. Hello. Who this is, man? Yo.
It's Jiggy.
Hey, what's going on, bro, man? How you feeling?
Not much, man.
Yo, that's
enjoying the
what's
show,
up.
as always.
Yo, I appreciate that, man. Now, we seen what happened with Will Smith, but this ain't the only time something like this has happened. This type of stuff happened every day. When you turn on music, all you hear is a bunch of black folks talking about killing and harming other black people. So my question for you is, are we a violent people towards our own, or is this something that the media is pushing? Or what you think this is, man? Are we naturally violent towards each other?
I mean, yeah, I would say so. If you go back to slavery, you know, we had to, you know, do shit to make sure, excuse my language, but do stuff to make sure we weren't the one that get caught. So it was always about looking out for yourself instead of for the other person. So you bring that idea, that mentality to the real world, yeah.
So you saying it been like that even before slavery? Like when that's how we wound up in slavery, because we couldn't trust each other and all that.
Exactly. So I mean, that's how it is, you know. It's bad that it's like that, but that's what it is, man.
Yeah, man. I don't want to accept that. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the best of my people, there's some good folks out here. People like Will Smith and all that. Like, he's an excellent, outstanding brother. Always been on the up and up. Black people love him. White people love him. Everybody love Will Smith. Why would he do something like that to another brother on TV in front of a bunch of white people?
He knew he was on TV. He knew that man wasn't going to do nothing back to him with the cameras on him. You know what I mean?
But besides all that, we understand he was on TV, but just the moral behind it, the principle behind it, why would you want to attack another black man?
Because he's being attacked as a black man at home by Jada. He feels like.
Oh my goodness.
I know it's a lot to it, man. It's a lot. I mean, he shouldn't have never did it. I'm sure he's regretting it, but once done is done. But you can't take it back.
So let me just clarify this, man. You saying that black people are violent towards our own, and it's something that's in our DNA and all that?
Yes, it is.
Damn, yo.
I think so. It's sad to say, but it's kind of like over time we just, you know what I mean? That's what it is. Because we're always competing with each other. We always gotta. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. Yo, I appreciate your phone call. I was hoping for another answer.
I'm gonna be all right.
I'm gonna be all right. I'm gonna be all right, yo. But thank you so much for your phone call and all that. See, you know, I made this stream hoping that somebody would call in and like shed a positive light and explain why it got to be like that. But from what I'm getting from y'all, it just seemed like, this is embarrassing as a black person, that stuff like this be happening. What's on Chris Rock's mind? It's a simple yet valid question, one that the world is wondering after Will Smith slapped the shit out. Hold on, yeah. Hello. Who this is? Yo. Okay,
Hello?
yo. Yeah. Who this be?
Hi, Shawn. How are you?
Oh, I'm over here doing amazing. How you feeling?
It's Adana.
Oh, man, that's beautiful. So glad you could call in. Look, we over here talking about this Will Smith situation because nobody has yet to figure out how could something possibly like this happen when a person is at the highest of the height of their success. Their greatest achievement has been met by their greatest downfall by lashing out at another person of color. On your way to make black history, you done made black misery. And my question for you is, are we a violent people towards our own people? Because we don't act like this towards other people. So are we violent towards ourselves and our own?
Yes, we are violent towards ourselves because it's sort of like we still live in mental slavery. We're still living in mental slavery.
But the last brother said,
fight each other.
Yeah, but the last brother said that we was like that before slavery, and that's how we wound up in slavery in the first place, because we was beating on each other and all that.
No. The white man was beating on us. How could we be beating on each other?
Because how can a few people come into a whole country full of black people and take everybody and all that?
This is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
But it all stems. Yes, I understand what he's trying to say. It stems from slavery,
Mm-hmm.
and today we are still mentally enslaved.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I'm saying before we was even in chains and all that, it was people selling each other out for whiskey and cheeseburgers and all that.
I never heard that, Shawn.
You ain't never heard about people selling their own people and kidnapping each other and placing people in slavery for Whopper Juniors and all that back in the day?
Oh my goodness.
Oh, you ain't never heard
Nah.
that. You in denial.
Nah,
You
I
trying to
never.
sweep that under the rug like that never happened and all that.
I'm from Trinidad, living in the U.S. I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, and I live in the U.S. and I never heard about black people selling each other.
Hold on. So you from Trinidad and them Bagos and all that. I don't understand.
Not the Bagos.
Oh, okay, the
Tobago,
bagos.
Trinidad.
Two bagos. So you got two of them joints. No, that's what I'm talking about. Put a little bit of salmon, some sour cream on that. They be popping for real, for real. But a lot of people from Trinidad don't identify as African Americans. Like y'all look at us like something wrong with us.
No, that's not true. Americans look at Caribbean people as something is wrong with us. And this is what I'm talking about. We're all black. At the end of the day, we're all black. But we still want to fight each other instead of unite with each other. We still want to fight each other.
And why do you think that is? And don't say slavery and all that, because that was a long ass time ago.
But it's still going on, Shawn. It's still going on today.
If that's the case,
Slavery is just modernized now, but it's still going on.
yo, I went to the gas station yesterday and there was some white boy on his hands and knees cleaning the toilet and all that. So, slavery is all over the place. He was scrubbing hard too. I'm like, damn. I ain't expect that.
Some people can't help their situation. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know.
You making me hungry right now. I'm thinking about some plantains, some oxtails and all that. You know what I'm saying? Big old bowl of beans and rice. I bet you know how to cook your ass off, huh?
Yes, I do. I'm a cook. I'm gonna give you. Let me know where you live at, and I'll bring some food for you. I'll bring some Trini food for you.
Yo, I'm over here in Georgia. I'm gonna hit you with my information and all that, and you could hit me up on Facebook, Instagram. Matter of fact, we need to make a date.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, no problem. All right, I'm gonna holler at you later. What up, Bumba? No doubt, I'ma holler at you in a little while. Real talk. Got Lady Saw on the phone. Make me a brisket and all that. But anyway. Y'all gotta hear this, man, because Chris Rock is really going through it. He need our support. Because if it was any of y'all that got smacked like that, you would probably be in a mental institution, man. Because that's a hard thing to process. He said now the infamous blow has been a topic all over the world, man. Hello. Who this is? Yo.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, what's going on, bro? We need you to cut that off in the background. Pretty please.
Sure.
No doubt. Yo.
Yeah.
Yo, man, we over here talking about what's going on with this Chris Rock and Will Smith situation. It's no way we can stop talking about this because it's affecting our daily lives. Like, people don't want to think that it affects us, but this is affecting black people because there's a burning question that's on everybody's mind. You got people in China and Japan, like, what's wrong with these people? You even got black people like, what is wrong with us? Like, why are we like this towards each other? And my question for you is, are we violent towards our own people? Are we naturally a violent people towards our own people?
Yeah. Yes. As a real, and I'm coming to as another Caribbean man, Jamaican, looking from the outside in, from the Caribbean to in here, American, the world is culture. It's not right. It's all right. We can't fight each other. Will Smith only beat Chris Rock because Chris Rock's smaller than him.
But that don't mean nothing though when you black. It be them little black dudes that beat your ass. Real tough.
Oh my goodness.
And Will Smith light skinned too, so I'm pretty sure if Chris Rock wanted to turn up, he could have whooped the brakes off of Will Smith.
But Chris Rock's a bigger man. You gotta be a littler man to have your wife fucking somebody else.
Yeah, that's nothing but facts. We already know that about Will Smith. He out here making moves like a straight up female and all that. But on a bigger scale, on a grander scale, a bigger picture, us as a whole, just people of color, how we bicker and fight over little silly stuff, but we don't show that same aggression. Now, I know you live in Jamaica and all that, and I'm pretty sure the Asians run all your stores over there, all the grocery stores, convenience stores. Like in Jamaica, you barely have Jamaican people running businesses over there.
Yo, the Chinese taking everything. And we fight each other, not the Chinese.
And I ain't saying fight nobody. You know, I'm not saying violence is the way, but if we ain't trying to fight nobody else, then why are we fighting each other? That's my question for you, bruh.
You don't gotta use your fist to fight. Words.
Shit, use the word. That's still fighting, though. If you cussing somebody out, that can be violent as well.
No, you don't gotta cuss them out. You don't gotta cuss them out.
Mm-hmm.
You can go to somebody man to man and say, yo, I don't agree with what you're saying. I don't agree with what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's find common ground. But nah, that's not how we think. That's not what we do.
I mean, man to man, we could do that, but when you got females in the mix, they looking like, oh, you a sucker, you ain't no real man. Blah. A man and a man can stick it out, but Will Smith was sitting between a whole group of females, Alopecia, Jada, Lupita, Laquanda, and Shamika, and they put a battery in his back like, Will, you better do what you got to do for your woman. And they still on Twitter talking about, that's right, that's what you supposed to do for your girl. You did the right thing, Will. But if he would have smacked Tom Brady, them same sisters would be sitting there like, oh, cancel Will Smith. I dare you to put hands on Master like that. How you gonna hit Tom Brady, Will?
And that's Will Smith's problem.
Mm-hmm.
You can't let a woman control you.
So you saying that women is the issue?
Of course, Jada gotta get some.
Oh
Jada gotta be responsible for this. Will was smiling until he saw that Jada was upset. Jada didn't even have to say shit to this nigga. This nigga got up and like, oh, I gotta defend my woman.
Hold on, did you just call Will Smith the N-word?
We all black here.
Yeah, bruh, that ain't got nothing to do with being black. And how you gonna answer the question when you call that another man an N-word and we talking about how we be hating and discriminating against each other and you just did the same thing? Nigga, please. The phone lines are still open. I just don't understand why we gotta be so ignorant towards each other. He said that isn't until Wednesday evening when Rock broke his silence and addressed the topic publicly at a stand-up show, and that's what made Will Smith bust out crying when Chris Rock said what he had to say. He said, whoa, okay, upon entering the stage, and somebody was out there trying to beat Chris Rock's ass. Hold up. Yo, hello, who this is, man? Yo.
What up with you, cuz?
Hey, what's going on,
man,
bro? How you feeling?
Oh, man, about time I reached you, man. I'm feeling good, man.
No doubt. Man, Chris Rock didn't deserve what Will Smith did to him. Don't no black man or any man deserve to be embarrassed like that on national television, especially by your own kind. That's like if a Chinese actor was presenting something and another Chinese man went up there and karate chopped him in front of everybody, we'd be looking like, what the hell is wrong with you? My question for you, man, is, are we naturally violent towards our own? They had to pass laws to keep parents from beating their kids' ass.
Oh my goodness.
Kids showing up to school black and blue. You do something wrong, your mama whip out the extension cord. I still got whip marks on my body. And even as a kid, I never understood, why would you beat my ass for eating the last Skittle? You can get some more Skittles and all that. I could see if I stole some money. Yo, are we naturally violent towards our own people, bruh?
Man, you know what, Shawn, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I don't feel we naturally violent, because I feel like this, right? A lot of people saying they feel they is. I doubt that. I feel it's like this, because, like, you know what I'm saying? Where we came from, man, it's like, you know, the white man, they put us all in this little cage thing, slavery. But I feel like this, they wanted us to fight and kill each other.
So we
But you
ain't
know what
got
I'm
no
saying?
mind of our own. Like you trying to say that we completely undermine control. We can't think as a unit. Everything that we do is what they. So we just a bunch of puppets out here with some white man's hand up our asses.
See, that's the thing. So I think that's how they want us. And see,
Oh
and we
my
giving it to them.
goodness.
And what Will did right there, that was the number one example. He giving what the white man want, bro. You know
But
what
we
I'm
got to
saying?
start taking responsibility. I know that's the easy route to, with the white this and the white that. But when we going to take the time to deal with ourselves? When we going to start blaming each other for what's going on with us today, man? Because as long as
That's
we keep making excuses and blaming everybody else for our problems, when we going to be able to fix the problems? It was two black men in the altercation. It wasn't a white
right.
motherfucker on the stage.
That's
Ain't nobody get behind Will Smith and push him up there to go do that.
right. That's true.
So what
Cause
you
on
talking
that,
about, bruh?
you right. You right. You right. He did that on his own. You right. And I think he was out of order for that too. You know, I mean, if it was me, I would. Hey, you know what? Like I said, when I looked at it, I'm like, this dude smiling and laughing. As soon as this girl looked at him, next thing you know, he's walking on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Out of order. I'm like, dude just smacked another comedian. Like, so I feel like Will was straight out of order, cause like, you know what I'm saying?
So
And
so
then
let not to cut you off and all that, because you making some valid points, but I got to bring this to like a whole so we can get understanding, man. Now, do you think that we are naturally violent towards one another? Like you feel like it's in our DNA to be that way?
And you know what, son? I really don't. I really don't, because I feel that we was brought up to be, you know what I'm saying, just aggressive. But I don't think towards each other. I just think people got a lot of hate inside them. You know, all this hating on each other, man, and you know, and they just let it out on each other, and it ain't cool. It ain't cool, man. You know. You see another brother, you know what I'm saying, and then you want to hate on him or you want to bring him down, and then you know you showing the white man like, hey, we ain't gotta keep him in the cage no more. We can just let them kill each other, you know. And it's like I say,
Even when it ain't no white people around, bruh, it goes down. You know that, and I know that.
right.
So it ain't. I don't think it's about showing nobody nothing, bruh. It's even worse when it ain't no white people around. Shoot,
Right.
people know how to act when it is white people around. So that's why I don't understand why you keep trying to make that point. But I appreciate your phone
Right.
call. Don't be no stranger. Make sure you call back whenever you feel it. All these excuses gotta stop, yo. I swear. My black people listening, I ain't trying to be an asshole about the situation, but I love Chris Rock and I love Will Smith. So I'm conflicted as a fan. It's like when you see two of your heroes fighting, it really brings down your spirits and all that. Hello. Who this is? Yo.
Hi, this is Michelle. How are you, Shawn?
Oh, I'm over here I'm doing all right, Michelle. I ain't trying to be a Debbie Downer, but this situation got me jacked up. Like I was saying before you called, these are two of my heroes, yo. Chris Rock and Will Smith, like Batman and Robin to me. And see them fighting over something stupid like that, over Harley Quinn, like it just don't make no sense to me, man. Look, my question for you is, are we naturally violent towards our own people? Or is this an illusion that's put on by the elites and we really do love and respect each other? What do you think about all this?
Well, you know what? I think what the guy was trying to say is before, I'm just going to use the vanilla people use us to conquer and divide. Now, we're so prone to that mentality that it's like, you know, we used to help each other up. Now it's about tearing each other down. Will Smith could have let that pass, and Jada could have actually calmed her husband, like, nah, don't do that, baby. That ain't even a good look. But it's all, you know, it's almost like conquer and divide. First, Will Smith laughed at it. So why you gonna laugh at it, then go up there and smack them? And then you do it, here's my problem. You do it in front of all these white folks. And what the man was trying to say was, it almost, I hate to do it, but you look like you're a bunch of ninjas. That's why we don't want y'all here in the first place. So, yeah, there's not white people around and black people killing each other every day. Look at Chicago. These brothers smoking each other. We don't need the Klan anymore. We got each other to just kill each other off. It's downright ridiculous. What happened to you got a pot of beans, I got cornbread, and let's do this. We're not at that point anymore. It seems like we're going backwards in time and not forward. We're not moving forward.
And this is what baffles me too, sister. One would claim that impoverished people behave like that because they don't have any resources and their chances are slim and they have no choice but to be violent towards each other. But we just witnessed two brothers at the highest of the heights of success duking it out on national television.
Right. But if you notice, a lot of the brothers that are killing each other are the ones with the money. Look at all these rappers smoking each other. They got money. It's the brothers that say, I don't know. I'm just saying, I think that people are satanic today. They're demonic. And it's moving. You can tell we're at the end because something that would have slid before, that didn't make no sense for him to walk up. And then he walked off stage like, yeah, I did it. And my problem is nobody escorted him out. Nobody said this is unacceptable behavior. Why did nobody do it?
Because these people got on $30,000 dresses, $2 million watches. They got on $15,000 shoes. Ain't nobody come there for that. They weren't prepared for that. They don't come to deal with ratchetry like that.
He got smacked. How much money did Chris and Will Smith have on? And they still, he smacked him with a $1,000 watch on. So it don't matter about the clothes. It's what the man.
No, it's about what you sign up for. If you paying $3,000 a month for rent, you don't expect people to be outside your door selling crack and all that. If you live in a certain type of lifestyle and you can afford a certain type of way of being, you're not expecting for some ratchet, some ghetto Negro shit to go on. So them people at that award show was not expecting any of that. They live out in Beverly Hills and they not used to that type of stuff. And the saddest part about all of this, for a lot of people in that audience, it was a culture shock. They experienced black culture.
I'm sure that it was. But you know what? You know what they say about us? They see us killing each other every day, and it don't matter what our demographic is. We killing each other every day. You look at people with money. Black folks, I don't know why, even black folks with money hating on each other. So why that is, I'm just telling you, it's demonic. It's like you can't make one.
So we demons as a people. You trying to say that we demon possessed? So black people are demon possessed. That's what you're trying to sell to the people.
You don't feel the demons out here? Come on now. You don't see the demons?
So as a black woman, you're demon possessed.
I'm not demon possessed.
Well, you just should be.
A demon, Shawn, a demon possessed person don't know that they demon possessed. I'm not out here slapping and smacking on people.
I don't know that.
I don't care how much money you got.
I don't know. You might be. You black, ain't you? You just categorize all black people as demonic and all that.
You be talking about everybody I ain't saying.
Oh, now you trying to get violent with me, sister. That's them demons in your mind. They in your brain, sister. You need Jesus. Thank you so much for your phone call. Make sure you call back whenever you feel like it's something wrong with her ass, yo. Black people, talking about black people like you ain't black. Oh, y'all demonic, but I'm not. Come on now. Hello. Who this is, man? Yo. Yo, I need y'all to get it together when y'all call up here. But anyway, poor Chris Rock, man. He just a little dude trying to make it. Hold up. Yo, hello. Who this is, man? Anyway, yeah, Chris Rock, he out here doing bad. Y'all gotta hear this. God damn it. Gotta hear. Listen to this.
I don't have like a bunch of shit about what happened. So if you came to hear that, I had like a whole show I wrote before this weekend. And I'm still...
What y'all listening to is Chris Rock. He trying to crack jokes, but it's hard to do because ain't nothing funny like that. Yo, hello. Who this is, man?
Hey, man, it's really real, man.
Hey, what's going on, bro? How you feeling?
No, I'm feeling good, man. But I really do feel like that motherfucker.
Bro, we ain't doing all that cussing, but thank you so much for your phone call. Like I was saying, Chris Rock trying to crack jokes, but ain't a damn thing funny. So it's going to be a hard thing for him to do, to be a comedian, and to try to make people laugh. Because regardless of what he say, people laughing at him on the inside. So his career is basically over. Will Smith's career is basically over. And Will Smith basically ruined both of their lives, yo. Hello. Who this is, man? Yo.
Hey, what's up, man? This is what's up, man? This is Lee, man. How you doing, man?
Oh, I'm over here talking about this Will Smith situation, man. He really let a lot of people down. And that's why my question for you is, do you think that black people are naturally violent towards each other? Because don't nobody want to think that, especially as a black person. You don't want to think that we naturally just want to harm each other. But do you think that's the case?
As a black person myself, I don't feel like we're violent towards each other.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, we do definitely have our moments. We obviously, when we're in a bad neighborhood, such as, the hood, we kill each other, we envious towards each other, those type of things. So I just feel like, you can't categorize every black person as a violent individual. Like, not everyone is like that. So to answer your question, that's not everyone's like that. No.
Yeah, bro. And I was thinking the same way before this altercation, but Will Smith never seemed like a violent type of person. He always seemed like he was on the up and up, just an overall good dude, man. You can't think of nothing negative to say about Will Smith. And he went up there and smacked cold doo-doo out of Chris Rock in front of everybody.
But you got to understand this, my brother. Like, Will Smith is not to really be that guy, but he has no backbone, right? Mm-hmm. So you have someone that really has that authority to him to tell him, look, I need for you to be a man and stand up for me. And so that's what, I guess, in his head, my girl said to do this, so I'm going to do it.
Hold on, bro.
And that's sad. You know what I'm saying? That's sad. And crazy enough, I don't know if you've seen it, but after Chris Rock got smacked by Will Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith started laughing.
And with that being said, bro, are you saying that black women are responsible for the violence in the black community?
Oh my goodness.
No, that's not what I'm saying. You see, you got to stop categorizing every single you can't do that. You just only some people are like that. Not every female are like that. Not every male is like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So you just can't picture one person doing something bad and okay, everybody in the hood is like that. No.
Well, a lot of reasons why dudes do the things they do in the hood is to impress females. A lot of these macho tough guys out here, they macho and tough because they trying to impress the females. A lot of women out here talking about they want a real one. They want a roughneck. They want a dude that's hard. They don't want nobody that's soft. And just like Will Smith, he been married to Jada and she mourning over Tupac. Oh, I wish Pac was here. Willow Smith wrote a letter to Tupac. Ain't never met the man a day in his life talking about Tupac, please come back so me and my mommy and daddy can be happy. So do you think that's something that's naturally inherited within our women to want roughnecks and thugs?
No, not all. Once again, not all females are like that, right? So, okay, just put it in this perspective. Mm-hmm. Okay, their situation is totally different from maybe, the Mr. Jones, Mrs. Jones next door. You know what I mean? Their relationship could be the total opposite of what, the Smiths relationship would be. You know what I mean? So you can't really just can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You just can't
Hold on, bro.
determine.
I hear you talking. I don't mean to cut you off, but I'm showing this on the screen. It says, this is why Willow wrote a letter begging Tupac to come back to her mommy. And this was in 2020, way before any of this happened. When Willow was just 11 years old, she posted a heartfelt letter to the late Tupac Shakur, where she claimed to have been penned years earlier, begged the rapper to return and make her mother Jada Pinkett happy. Tupac,
Okay, so what?
come back. My mama need a thug, Tupac. My daddy a multi-millionaire, but I know she will be happier with your gangster ass.
Oh my
Okay, so are you
goodness.
saying to me that what you're telling me right now is what you're saying that every black female is like Jada Pinkett Smith? Is that what?
No,
you're
I'm not saying that, bro. I'm saying, but there's a lot of people out there like that. And it's a lot of brothers like Will Smith out here get peer pressured and punked into doing things just to impress their lady. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, but look, the key word is what you're saying is a lot, not all. You see what I'm saying?
Hold on,
A
bro.
lot.
Now you trying to teach me something like you my father and all that. First of all,
No,
if I
I
could
ain't
get
trying
through
to
this
do none
phone,
of that.
no,
No.
bro. I was trying not to get violent with you and all that, but now I understand why people be smacking people because you
man.
talking to me like I'm your son and all that, and you old enough to be my grandchild. You better be lucky I don't know where you at, because if I did, I'd send some Uber Eats over there and make you pay for it and all that, and you gonna be
Gotta
full of shell.
relax,
Next thing you
man.
know, you gonna be 5,500 pounds, and ain't nobody gonna want to date your silly ass. Get off my phone, man. Trying to talk down to me and all that. That's why people be out here getting smacked. What you trying to do, what you need to know, and what you who the hell you talking to? Cause you read a couple of Afrocentric books, you think you Umar Johnson, man. I don't understand why they be smacking people in their mouth now. Hello, who this is, man?
Oh, hi, Blaze. This is Sugar Knight, baby.
Hey, what's going on, sister? How you feeling?
I'm good. How you doing?
Man, I'm over here frustrated.
I told myself I wasn't going to scream when you answered.
Oh,
I'm
man.
sorry, I found out.
Got me over here feeling like a rock star and all that. And speaking of rock stars, Will Smith and Chris Rock are two prominent black figures in Hollywood. Been doing it for years, since the early 90s and all that. They've been doing this for a long time. They older black men. I could see if there was two young black men like, what's his name? Michael B. Jordan smacked somebody. He would have been dead if he would have got smacked by Michael B. Jordan. But besides that, my question for you is, are black people naturally violent towards black people, or is this an illusion that's put on by the elites? What do you think about this? Do you think we're naturally violent towards each other?
No, we are not naturally violent. And I know you keep saying, I just want to hit this point, and I'm not going to stay on it. We're not naturally violent because, one, we all know we're from Africa before everything broke off, blah, blah, blah. Africa was paradise. There wasn't that type of drama out there until white folks, unfortunately, came out there and took us by violence. So this was put into us. That's all I'm going to say on that. I'm going to leave that alone.
You ever seen
Aside from
Shaka
that,
Zulu?
it's a-
Hold on, wait a minute, sister. You can't be throwing out some false facts like that and keep it moving. There's been violence
Okay,
in
I'm sorry, go
every
ahead.
country. Every country
That's
has
what I
had
was just
war.
about to say. That was my next point. This is a human thing. It's not a black thing. It's a human thing. White folks, they had a whole show about violent white folks called Cops for years. White folks been smacking each other out. And also, not even only that, it's just yin and yang, good and bad. The same way the world has bad, it has a balance. There's good. So that violence is not a black thing, a white thing. It's a human thing. It's an emotion thing. And these emotions stem from love. And these two people specifically said vows in front of God to put themselves right under God, before their parents, before their kids, anything. And his specific vows were to protect and to honor her. That is his job. And Will Smith, being the black Hollywood elite that white folks love, so he could get all that money, he had to take so much for so many years. No marriage is perfect, and 95% of marriages have infidelity. Theirs was just played out in front of us to talk about. So that's normal stuff people are trying to blow out of the water. But that doesn't mean that he should take that disrespect, because because now I have comedian friends, so I'm not saying that comedians should be smacked out either. However, this specific situation, there's always variables. And Chris Rock has been poking at Will since 2016. And
Sister, I hear what you're saying, and I hate to cut you off.
You're fine.
But it's bigger than Will Smith and Chris Rock at this point. It's
It
bigger than Will and
absolutely.
Jada at this point. It's about us not knowing how to act with each
But
other.
how do you say we don't know how to act? It's not. There are certain. There just like there's ghetto folks. There's middle class. There's. I mean, not ghetto. Just like there's because we all got some ghetto in us. Just like there's lower, middle. All these fake, classes that people get put in. Everyone has a react. Every action has a reaction. Like there ain't nothing more to it, and it's specifically because this is about Will and this is what has us talking about it. He has been taking it and taking it and taking it so much, and people keep saying, "Well, why don't he smack August Alsina?" Augustin already told everybody, and they ain't paying attention. And Will Smith said it in his documentary because I just watched it a week ago. He gave August the permission to do that with his wife because he told Jada to go be happy. So everybody's saying he need to smack August, need to pipe down because that's not what it's about. But people keep throwing salt at him and throwing salt at him. He tried to be diplomatic about it first and laugh it off because he is a comedian and they are colleagues and they are friends. But when you look over at your wife of over, I don't know if it's 20 years or almost 20 years, but when you look over at your wife and see that pain in her face, not your girl, not your side piece, but your wife and see that pain in her face that people have continuously keep putting on them, yeah, you're going to do something about that. The men these days, these mamas and grandmas are so young to where the old school mamas that was older and was giving game and these fathers that were giving game, they would have never accepted that. They protected their wives. And that's what Will did. He protected his wife. And I'm not saying he was right because we should always be able to hold our
So
composure.
Chris Rock was charging towards Jada Pinkett. He was going to jump off the stage and punch her in her face, and Will just had to protect her from this big, bad, grizzly black man that was attacking her.
Absolutely, but that's an extreme. That's
Okay,
not
let's
the
sum
total.
this up real quick, sister. Now we got to get to this and get to the root of this and all that. Because you're very passionate about what you're saying, and I respect your opinion. So my question is, once again, let's give it to the people. Are we a naturally violent people towards our own people?
No.
Okay.
We react.
We
have
react. Okay, we have
Yes.
reactions. Thank you so much, sister, for your phone call. And that's the problem with our community. People deflecting, people making excuses, people running around in circles trying to make sense and make it all right when it's really not. That's why we keep getting set back like that. Because people don't want to use logic. They just want to talk out their ass. Hello. Who this is, man? Yo.
Yes, hi. I think that, yes, we are.
Hold on,
some of
sister.
us
Let
are.
me get the question now. First, you ain't say hello or nothing.
I'm sorry. Hello, Shawn.
Oh, was that so hard? And you got the TV all on in the background. I could barely even hear you.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, there we go.
First,
hi, Shawn.
You didn't say hello, how are you? You didn't say hi. You didn't greet your brother. You hop on the platform, bum rush the show just to get... That's a violence all within itself.
No, I gotta not be violent. Then I can't add to the violence.
And you know what? With your actions and everything, I'm just going to go ahead and ask the question and see what you got to say. Are we naturally violent towards one another?
A lot of us, yes, we are, because we have been taught it from the ones who taught it to us, the ones that are the best at the violence.
So they taught us everything we know. Like, we just ain't got no brains. Like, we just retarded out here. Everything that we've learned in life, like, we can't function without. We can blame everything on white people. That's basically what you're trying to say. We can blame every last thing on white folks.
No, only the ones who vibrate low. The low ones that are on low vibration, yes, they can put that on all of that. But I think Will has deeper issues. I think that he's mad because a lot of things that on YouTube are saying that he was gay and all type of stuff. And I think that had a lot to do with that slap, because if you look at the slap, it almost looks like a girl would draw her hand back and slap someone. So, and I think Jada is... something's wrong with her. I think that why would you put your man in that position knowing what he had to lose just because you did a look and you didn't like a joke? I didn't agree with that at all. I don't think you should do that. So yeah, I think that a lot of us are inherently violent towards our own people because monkey see, monkey do.
Who you calling a monkey, sister? That's what I want to know right now.
Will Smith.
What type of self-hatred are you displaying? What type of wicked Negro hatred are you on right now? What type of sorcery is this to where you say monkey? See, you know what, sister? Thank you so much for your phone call. Some people just, Lord have mercy. Oh my God. Hello. Who this is? Hello?
Hey, Shawn, what up? This is Don. What up?
Hey, what's going on, bro? How you feeling?
Man, just talking shit, man. Just
okay, well, we ain't using foul language, so you're going to be having to talk shit by your damn self. But like I was saying, it's a bunch of people out here with a lot of self-hatred that can't stand themselves, hate everybody, including themselves, and it's very, very, very unfortunate, you know. But you wouldn't expect something like that out of Will Smith and Chris Rock. And mind you, Chris Rock got kids, yo. Will Smith got kids. Well, if you want to call them kids.
Oh my goodness.
Will Smith got aliens for real, but Chris Rock, on the other hand, got two beautiful baby girls that look up to their father, and now they can't even look their father in his eyes no more. Hello. Who this is, man?
Hey, Shawn, how you doing? This is me, Kevin. Shawn, how you doing today?
Oh, I'm over here doing real good, brother, man. How you feeling over there?
I'm doing great. I want to give you a props on your show. I think that you was right. We are violent towards each other. What Will should have did, he should have handled a professional way. You know what I'm saying? Like you were saying, everything you were saying, you directed. I mean, you perfect what you were saying. He was wrong. You know what I mean? He could have handled it a different way. His career is done.
Yeah, man. It's like, it's no bouncing back from this. I don't see how Chris Rock gonna be able to do stand-up because there's nothing funny anymore. Like, the jokes and the laughter is gone. Like, he has nothing to smile about right now. And as far as Will Smith go, you can't even look at the Fresh Prince show without being disgusted. You can't watch none of his movies without thinking to yourself, you's a fucking idiot, man. So it's over for the both of them.
And it's so sad, it's really sad that he could have did it a different way. You find all these white people, they think we act that kind of way. We are violent towards each other. We are violent. Like, I work in a place, my own people trying to take me down, and this is my own sister. What for? We are violent and hate towards each other. Self-hatred. What that lady said, we monkeys, and that lady is unprofessional. And everything what you said, you're right. We are violent towards each other for no reason.
I ain't never say that. I'm just asking the question.
No, I ain't say you was like, I ain't say the other lady would say that. You know, the lady would say about monkey. The other lady would say that.
No, I'm saying, I'm not saying that we violent towards each other. I'm asking the question. I'm not trying to confirm that we violent towards each other, because I would like to think that we not. I'm just trying to get y'all opinion from it. Me personally, I feel like I don't even know what to feel no more. That's why I'm doing the video and asking y'all. But you feel like we are naturally violent towards each other.
No. I'm saying this though. We are I ain't saying naturally violent. We self-hate each other for no kind of reason. What he should have did, he should have waited till later on, pulled Chris on the side and said, brother, we got to stop this. More chill, brother. That's all. He didn't do all that cursing, acting all ghetto and everything. He could have handled a different kind of way. It's a way how you handle things. If I got a problem with you, Shawn, I say, listen, I'll pull away. I'll go to the back stage and talk to you. That's it. It was just comedy. That's all. He did comedy himself.
Yeah, he definitely did. So he been in Hollywood for the longest, but, you know, it's like once you reach that height, I think that's when that white supremacy started to come in, to where if they're accepting me tonight, you're beneath me now. I'm getting an Oscar award. You ain't got no Oscar. I'm better than you. It's one thing to be in the entertainment business. You could look down on your average black folks or whatever. But once you win an Oscar, then you can start attacking other black people in Hollywood. Same thing with Monique. As soon as she got her Oscar, that's when she wanted to go at Oprah Winfrey, Tyler Perry, Lee Daniels, because you look down on these people because they don't have Oscars. So now you got a superiority complex and everybody is beneath you and all that.
Wow, exactly. What you is so true what you say, and thing about it. So Chris Rock, he's to me, he's all right. He's a good comedy, and I heard good things about him. He handled it very professional.
Yo, he definitely did, man. And thanks so much for your phone call. Make sure you call back whenever you feel like it, and change that fire alarm in the background. his house catch on fire, he might as well put barbecue sauce all over his body. But yeah, look at this, yeah. Tupac, Willow think that Tupac is her father. She said, "Dear Tupac, I know you're alive someplace. I think my mommy misses you. Can you come back so mommy and me can be happy? I wish you were here. I really do love Willow." You got a whole father at home and you want gangsta ass Tupac to come back. Hello. Who this is, man? Yo.
Son, what's going on, my friend?
Hey, what's going on, sister? How you feeling?
Now, you know I'm feeling good. Me and the baby watching you as usual.
Oh, man, the baby over there chilling. You over there chilling. I'm chilling, too. We might as well have this conversation real quick because we talking about what's going on with Will Smith smacking Chris Rock. And my question for you is, do you think that black people are naturally violent towards each other? Is it in our DNA to hate each other?
I don't think it is. I don't think it is, but I feel like recently we've all been placed in like this pressure cooker where everybody is on edge. So the littlest thing, everybody is so ready to pop off and show that you're not gonna try me like that. You don't know what I'm made of. You know, any little thing. I remember back in the day, if you stepped on somebody's shoe in the club, you know, they would be like ready to jump on you. So I guess nowadays the new thing is to slap people at the Oscars. You know, I was taken aback. I was shocked.
Sister, I'm confused. And not to cut you
Why
off.
are you confused?
But you saying back in the day it was like that, but at the same time you saying people on some new wave. Is it something new or is it something old? Has it always been this way or is this just something that's trending right now?
Well, before you would think that it was this way out in like a club or like at a barbecue, but you would never see something like that at an upscale event, you know, like at a wedding or the Oscars. You know, people would always be like, let's be on our best behavior. Remember, like we were all raised to be on your best behavior at certain events. You know, especially if you had on your quote unquote Sunday's best, you don't show out and act a fool, you know?
But why show out and act a fool, period, though? So, when we in the cage, we can act a damn fool, but when they let us out the cage, we got to be on that best behavior. What type of animalistic mind frame is that?
You know, I don't believe in it, but that is what, you know, has always occurred. You remember. I'm not sure. My baby doesn't agree. He doesn't agree.
Look, he got some damn sense over there. You sure that's not my son? Because he thinking the same thing I'm thinking and all that. We don't know what the hell you talking about.
He says it's ridiculous. He says it's ridiculous to act a fool anytime. He say no, he objects.
Yeah, man.
So you're right, Shawn.
It's
Don't
true.
act a fool, no time at all.
Real talk. So let's sum this up one more time just so we can clarify this. So do you believe that we're naturally violent as a people? Do you think it's just in us to hate each other and beat on each other?
No, survey says we are not naturally violent as a people, and no, we do not naturally hate each other.
Okay.
My baby has clarified it. No
doubt.
And the answer is no.
Yo, I respect that, sister. Yo, and don't be no stranger neither. Make sure you call back whenever you feel like it. Real talk, man.
All right. God bless, brother.
All right.
Thank
God
you
bless.
so much.
No doubt.
Bye-bye.
Shoot, I'll block her number right now. I ain't got no money to be paying no child support. Yo, matter of fact, hit that Cash App, yeah, for the baby boy and all that. When he get older, he gonna show up like that movie, The Harder They Fall. Shit, I'm gonna have to tell his ass, call me Rufus Buck. I'm your father and all that. But anyway, hold on, let me grab this real quick. Hello. Who this is? Yo.
Hey, this is me. Hey, Shawn. This is me, Kevin, Florida native.
Hey, what's going on, bro? How you feeling?
Doing good. Yeah, I'm just a little bit shocked seeing that happen because, I grew up watching these two.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now I'm 30 and, it shocks me. But I don't know why he slapped Chris Rock anyway.
I don't know why he smacked him neither. But I gotta ask you this question real quick, man. Do you think that black people are naturally violent towards our own people? Do you feel like it's something in our DNA? Because, like I said, all my life I had to fight. At basketball games, at school, at church, we had to fight all the time and all that. All I remember is fighting coming up and all that. Do you think we're naturally violent towards each other?
No, we're just tough people.
We who? Okay, we gonna need him to get his phone together. It sounds like he talking to me through a straw and all that. He outer space, Apollo 13. Hello. Who this is, man?
Hello?
Hey, what's going on? Who this be?
Man, Shawn, suck my dick.
Man, you's a motherfucking hater with your black ass. That's why we can't do nothing, because we got all these ignorant niggas out here. He called up here, ain't even got no teeth in his mouth, trying to be disrespectful. Somebody already knocked all your teeth out and all that, and you call back with an attitude. Oh, Tutti Frutti got a pickle hanging out his booty. Hello. Who this is? Yo.
What up, the dirt?
Yo, what it do, bro? How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling pretty good, man. Everybody overreacting over this bullshit, if you ask me.
Bro, we ain't using all that foul language. We having a conversation about black people. Can we act like we got some sense for 5 minutes? I'm already trying to keep from smacking the nigga, and you looking kind of smackable right now.
That's my bad.
Mm-hmm. But anyway, yo, my question for you is, do you feel like black people are naturally violent towards our own people? Now, I know you saying that people tripping over to Chris Rock and Will Smith, but it's bigger than that now. You got people all across the world looking at us with the side eye like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? You about to get an Oscar award. They honoring you for the greatest achievement in Hollywood. People would kill to get to where you at, and you want to smack somebody over a corny ass joke about your bald ass wife, and you could have smacked him at the after party?
Real talk, man. I think it's a learned behavior, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get too deep into that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah,
we
it's
have
a
to,
learned
bro.
behavior.
We got to have these conversations, man. So you saying when you was coming up, you had people in your family teaching you how to fight. Hit him back, hit him again. That's right, boo-boo. Smack him in the face. Yeah, smack him again.
Yeah, either that or peer pressure or watching somebody that, you know what I'm saying, I admire, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
So, yeah.
Yo, have you ever been in a situation to where somebody put hands on you for no apparent reason? You mind your business and somebody, put them hands on you?
Yeah, man. And my sister came through, man. She came through and whooped that boy's butt, boy.
Hold on. You had your sister fighting your battles and all that?
Hey, she was older than me, and he was in high school with her, you know?
And your sister showed up with the Vaseline on her face and beat that ass.
Man, she scratched that boy's face all up.
Oh, my God. So how come you ain't want to swing back or nothing? You was scared?
Yeah, it was my first little razzle dazzle. He came and pushed me off my bike and said, "You can't come over here."
Razzle dazzle.
Yeah, I didn't know how to react, man. It was a tall, big dude.
So he said you can't come over here. So he didn't want you in his neighborhood?
I'm taking it like that. That's what I'm starting to think.
That's some foolishness, man. I had the same experiences growing up. On one end of the street where we lived, it was okay. But if we went down that other side, them other boys was like pit bull dogs. What y'all doing over here? You can't come down this side of the street. You ain't from over here. We live on the same damn street. They will rip your head off just for coming to their side of the damn street.
Dang, that's that Chirac savages right there.
Yo, man. So with all of that being said, I'm going to ask you again, bro. Are we naturally violent towards our own people, man?
Yeah.
Damn.
And no. But more, yeah.
Okay, well, where the and no come from? Because maybe that'll save the day and clarify what's going on in my brain right now. Before I accept defeat, what do that and no mean? How is it an and no?
All right, let me explain. So it's a learned behavior, and you know what I'm saying? And on top of that, it's a hating behavior. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to see another black man do better than you. Well, most people don't. Some people just haters, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't got no problem, man. I can congratulate somebody and be happy for what somebody making accomplishments, but some people just haters, man. You can't live without them, man.
Damn, man. It's just some haters out there. And you just got to deal with them. But it seemed like it's an awful lot of haters. And let me make this point since you on the phone, because you seem like an intelligent brother, man. It's sort of like when a brother graduate from college, it's a few people that's happy for him. But when the brother come home from jail, it's like the barbecue, the cookout, everybody on the block, people pulling up, getting out, hugging them, kissing them, bringing them presents like he just got done getting his master's degree.
Wow, yeah, man, that's a crazy situation, man.
Yo,
that's
it
ugly.
is, man. It's some sad stuff, man. Yo, we appreciate your phone call, too. Don't be no stranger. Make sure you call back whenever you feel like it, man. Yo, I ain't about to lose my faith in my people, man. That's just something that I'm not going to do. But by getting y'all phone calls and hearing y'all feedback, you can't say that I'm trying to be negative or I'm trying to say something. Everybody that called in here is basically saying the same thing. And I'm going to do like Jerry Springer and give my final thought before I get on out of here. Also, we got an after party we doing tonight. It's over here in the Blazington VHS tapes. And my question is, where's the love? I left the link in the description box, so make sure y'all come through and show us some love. I'm about to set that up as soon as we get out of here. Yo, hello. Who this is, man? Yo. Yeah, bro, we need you to cut your phone up. Pretty please.
Okay, my bad.
Yo, no doubt. There you go. Yo, bro,
All right.
We over here talking about this situation, and it's bigger than Will and Chris now. Chris done responded to Will Smith, and Will started crying again. He too sensitive for all of this stuff. So what brought the nigga out of him in the first place, and he ain't even built like that? My question for you is, are we naturally violent towards each other? Are black people just naturally violent towards other black people?
No, it's definitely not naturally. It's gotta be something else. I guess. Yeah, that's.
It is what it is. Thank you so much for your phone call, bruh. But like I was saying, hold up. Hello. Who this is, man? Yo.
Hey, Shawn.
Hey, what's going on? Who this be?
Keisha.
Hey, what's up, Keisha? I would give you a long introduction like I did the other dude, but he just couldn't get it out, man. Sound like he was sitting on the toilet straining and all that. And I don't know what you doing right now, so I'm gonna just go ahead and ask the question. Do you feel like black people are naturally violent towards black people? Because this whole situation with Will Smith, one of the greatest, brightest brothers known to Africa America, done did some of the most ignorant stuff. And I just can't wrap my head around what will make him do something like that. Are we naturally violent towards each other?
I wouldn't say all of us are violent, but some of us are, because what about the young black youth that's killing each other every day?
Okay, what that got to do with any? Well, so that you trying to say that we are naturally violent towards each other? That's what you're trying to say?
No, I'm saying some, not all of us. I'm saying some of us.
Okay.
Because every time you put on the news, it's black people killing each other.
Mm-hmm. But at the same time, you say it's not something that's natural.
No, it's not natural.
Well, what is it then?
I don't know. I don't know why Will would do something like that and humiliate himself. Like, first of all, that slap was the zestiest slap I've ever seen for a man.
It was hard, though. He hit the shit out of him, regardless of how he swung.
It wasn't hard. It because Chris had on his mic, so the sound of it was a little extra. But that was the zestiest slap I've ever seen.
Now, that's what I call deflecting and trying to veer off the show. Oh, it was a zesty slap. It was a gay slap. What that got to do with people being violent towards each other? Regardless of how you slap somebody, it's still a slap. And he did it while accepting his greatest accomplishment as an African American in America. Like, this is some real deal, Holyfield serious stuff here.
I don't understand what will make him do that. And I think he's going through a lot of he's fighting his own battles within himself. And I think at that point, Chris Rock was an easy target for him to let off some steam.
Well, why the black guy got to be the easy target? When you got people, critics in the audience, there's plenty of people out there cracking jokes about her.
I mean, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
The Oscars? That's the right place at the right time for anybody to be up in there. Shit, I wish I was at the Oscars getting ready to accept my Oscar. I would be on top of the world.
Because he used Jada being upset as an excuse to let off steam at that moment. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
I'm over here thinking about some plantains, you know what I'm saying? Like some good ass oxtails. I know you know how to cook too. Did you call in here earlier?
No, I did not.
What part of the Caribbean you from, girl?
I'm from Barbados.
Barbados. Uh-oh, I got me a Riri on the phone. Let me be your ASAP Rocky.
I live in Brooklyn, though.
Oh, hell no. She representing Queens, but she live out in Brooklyn. She doing it and doing it and doing it well. And I appreciate your phone call. You got the most beautifulest laugh ever. Are you married to somebody?
I do have a boyfriend, but I'm not married.
Okay. Are you in love with this man?
Yes, I'm in love with him.
If somebody cracked the joke about them buckshots on the back of your neck, would you expect him to slap old boy in the mouth?
Shawn, there's a time and a place for everything, okay?
Yo,
There's
that's
a
some
time
real
and a
stuff.
place for everything.
If your dude was about to win an Oscar and somebody cracked a ridiculously corny joke about you, you would have let him get up on that stage and smack him in his mouth?
No, I would not.
Exactly. That's why Jada Pinkett looking like the devil right now, because she ain't reach up. Will, what you doing? Come back, baby. Sit down. You got all the control over this man. Tell that man to sit his ass down.
I mean, they could have addressed it backstage. Like, he could have walked up to him and be like, that joke, Jada didn't really like it, blah, blah, blah. And let Chris decide if he wants to apologize to her, yes or no.
She let him walk all the way up on the stage. She could have been like, as soon as he got up, Will, sit down. What you doing? Come back here, Will. She should have followed his ass up on the stage to restrain his ass. But what you doing? Come back.
Exactly. Like, this is a classy event. You don't do shit like that.
She didn't even budge. And she know her husband. She know when he about to go off or when he about to tick or he start moving towards the stage. She should have been the first one out her seat. Where the hell you going?
Then she should have made her ass wear a wig or something. If you don't want nobody cracking on on her bald head, then wear a wig or something.
Yo, she should have took it like a champ. And like I said on my last video, that was a plug. Like, yo, she could have really did a G.I. Joe movie or whatever and made millions of dollars off of that.
I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yo, don't be no stranger. You got a boyfriend. I'm over here serenading you and all that. You ain't even available. Where your boyfriend at? Matter of fact, call him. And make sure you call me back whenever you feel like it. Real tough. Tired of babysitting over people, girlfriends and all that. I need a boo of my own. And that's why I need y'all to come to the after party. Hold up. Hello. Who this is, man? Yo.
Hey, what's up?
Yo, get you a new phone and all that. Call up here sounding like a Muffet baby. Raggedy ass phone. Hello, who this is, man? Yo.
Yeah, this is Robert calling.
What it do, Robert? How you feeling?
Doing all right, man.
Yo, we need you to cut that all the way off in the background. I can hear everything going on over there. Pretty please, man. Try and run a 5-star presentation. You over there watching damn Ninja Turtles and all that.
I'm watching your show.
Oh, no doubt. I appreciate that. Yo, man, my question for you is, are black people naturally violent towards black people? Because this should have never happened.
It's not just blacks, it's minorities. I'm Puerto Rican.
Mm-hmm.
It's where we raised. Remember, a lot of us wasn't born with a silver spoon in our mouth.
Will Smith was. Chris Rock was.
Yeah, but you know, they've been in the hood. They see how we was
They
brought
ain't
up
been in the
different.
hood in a long time, money.
But look at it like this: them two know each other a long way. Me personally, if I walked up on him, I would have grabbed him by his shoulder and told him, "Yo, look, do me a favor, keep my wife's name out your mouth." You know what I'm saying? If you don't got nothing negative, positive to say about her, don't say nothing. Because what he did, really, you did that at the Oscars. You know, all them white people, powerful white people were there that could wreck your career and make it. I think, what he did was wreck his career by doing that.
Yeah, and that's why I'm asking the question: is this something that's in us that just want to lash out at each other and
Yeah,
be
a lot
be
of us is
violent
like
towards
that.
each other?
A lot of us is like that because you got to remember we seen our fathers do that, and remember our fathers doing that come from the 60s and 70s when there was a lot of drugs, a lot of violence. So to us, violence is like second nature. We don't have a problem smacking somebody or punching somebody, but he could have handled that a lot different, a lot different. He could have handled that.
So when
You
it
know.
comes to supporting minorities and black business, Latino businesses, you saying that it's a possibility you can get your ass kicked if the transaction go wrong?
You see all over Facebook right now, people go in McDonald's and if the ice cream machine is broken, they spaz out. It's just it happens. But what we got to do is just start having better relationships with one another. Because I mean, I can understand if he said something because G.I. Jane was a good movie and G.I. Jane was a bad broad.
Yeah,
So
and
I didn't
Jada would
really
have killed
see.
that role.
Yeah, she would have killed that role. I agree with you. So, you're gonna sit there and laugh, but you could have grabbed him after the show and told him, like, my wife didn't appreciate that. You don't got something good to say about her, don't say nothing at all. Because next time I'm not gonna talk to you. That's how you handle that with a friend that you consider a brother or something like that. To smack him, to smack a man, that's the ultimate sign of disrespect. Because you basically calling him a bitch, basically.
No doubt, man. And you could have got at him at the after party. You could have
Yep.
figured out what event he was going to, his next show. You got money, take the private jet and just pull up on that man. You can get at him any way you want to get at him. Black Hollywood is
Yeah.
only so big. Like he can't hide nowhere. You know where he at, and you know people that know him. You could have got at that man. Y'all could have duked it out, whatever. It didn't have to be at
Yep.
the Oscars.
Because to my knowledge, Chris Rock boxes. So
Mm-hmm.
I mean, us like me, I always been taught. You got a problem with a man, y'all go fight it out. Afterwards, it don't make a difference who lose. You pick that man up. Y'all go have a beer, talk about it, and it's
Yeah.
over with. Because that's what men do. But
Exactly. Will Smith a
to do it the
diva.
way he, I mean, I would have expected that honestly if it happened on a one of those music shows, because there's always drama behind these music shows like Soul Train or
Uh-huh. And they
BT
always
Awards,
fighting and beating up on each other. And that's why I
right. But to
understand, man.
do
And
that
thank you
on
so
the
much for your phone call and all that, man. Real talk. He's starting to talk about the Source Awards and all. He don't want to answer the question. And a lot of people don't want to answer the question. Y'all rather talk about Will and Jada. And I know that's a part of the video, but it's a bigger question that need to be answered about the state of people of color, man. Hello. Who this is, man? Yo.
Hey, what's up, brother?
Hey, what's
Hey,
going
what's up,
on,
man?
bro? How you feeling, man?
Hey, pretty good.
Did you just call in here and all that?
Yeah, I did, but you couldn't hear me. Maybe it was like my speakerphone was on or something. But me and my homeboy sitting here weighing in on it too.
Oh, that's
About
some
the
real
Will
talk, man. Yo, my question for you is, are black people naturally violent towards ourselves, man, and towards each other?
I mean, I think it's more the stigma, man. Like how it was already put into us, to not like each other, and you got to go back to like that Willie Lynch syndrome, and which most people probably don't know about, or some people maybe do, and forgot about it, But we was always pissed against each other anyway, and and also us being tribal people, yeah, sometimes we could be violent, and then given our neighborhood and stuff, they say crab in a barrel. we wasn't the ones that built the barrel, but hey, crab in the barrel type thing, all that mentality. So you imagine you put some people already who have a bunch of energy and talent and a bunch of stuff that they want to, put out to the world, but they can't because they put down, and then they're only around each other.
Yeah, man, that's some real stuff, man. And we appreciate your phone call, too. Make sure you call back whenever you feel like it. Talk about the Jerry curl letters and all that. Y'all be all over the place with this stuff. People want to get all scientific and metaphysical when it comes to a simple-ass question like that. I understand. Don't nobody want to deal with this. Don't nobody really want to have this conversation, but I felt like it was only necessary because in the back of your mind, you thinking like, damn, Will Smith out here smacking people. I can't even trust the mailman out here. Yo, hello. Who this is, man? Yo.
What up, man? It's Kyle.
Hey, what's up, man? How you feeling?
I'm doing pretty good. How you doing?
Oh, man, I'm over here having this conversation with the black family about black violence towards each other. Where Black Lives Matter at when Chris Rock got smacked? Why they ain't protesting, stand outside the Grammys and demand for his Oscar to get taken away because that black man was violently attacked on national TV? Yo, my question for you is, are we naturally violent towards each other as a people?
I mean, shoot, as of 2022, yeah.
So it wasn't like that in 2021, 2020, and all the way back to the 90s, 80s, and 70s and all that?
I mean, I'd say a few years back, man.
A few years back. Yo, thank you so much for your phone call, man. Real talk. What the fuck going on with people, man? A few years back. Like, we've been angels all the way up until this point. We ain't never, the 90s and the Foo Snickers and Onyx and Tupac and Biggie and all that never even happened until the 2000s, man. Matter of fact, a couple of years ago. The fuck going on? Man, with that being said, I'm about to get out of here. Y'all don't want to have this conversation. Call up here with your thumb up your ass. Yo, head to the after party, man. Matter of fact, this is my last phone call. I'm frustrated. I'm about to smack me somebody, I swear. Hello. Who this is, man?
Hi, Shawn. It's a Star.
What's going on, Star? Why it sound like you over there at Wendy Williams status with a little splash of RuPaul?
No, I'm just chilling watching your show.
You getting your Strong J on tonight. Something strange about you. But that's Negro here nor there. Look, man, do you feel like black people are naturally violent towards each other? Because something like this at the Oscars is embarrassing all across the world. What do you think? Do you think black people are naturally violent?
First of all, I just feel like Will Smith have a lot of pressure on him. Okay, he felt like he had something to prove. He's been humiliated from his own wife. Okay, in front of the world. And also I believe it's from the messenger, the fact that they had personal beef, back in 2016 when Chris Rock, had a joke about the Wild Wild West movie he did that wasn't good, and Jada boycotting the Oscars. So I think if any other comedian said that joke, it wouldn't have been so bad. It was the messenger. It was because it was coming from Chris Rock. Remember, Jada Pinkett has always had short hairstyles, short blonde hairstyles ever since the 90s. She's always been the most beautiful women, her, Nia Long, so many of them, okay? So it's not about the bald head or the short hair joke. It's just that it's coming from Chris Rock. And when Will Smith laughed at first, but when he saw Jada's face, okay, it compelled him to go up there and do what he did. Okay,
Wait a minute. Not to cut you off and all that. But Jada Pinkett had a lot of work done on her face. She only got like 2 expressions nowadays, man.
Yeah, I was so mad when she got that plastic surgery done, her cheek fillers. I was so mad. She was naturally beautiful, and she do look slightly differently now that she got those cheek fillers.
She mad all the time. Like, it ain't like she be smiling and frowning. She always frowning now.
So she ain't getting no good D. I think that's what it is.
Shit, if she did, her face probably split in half and all that. Yo, I love Jada Pinkett and all that. But I feel like she need to be with a ratchet-ass man that'll do rat. Will Smith ain't got no business with Jada Pinkett, yo.
Yeah, I do feel like I think that she's tired, of playing the stereotype, the perfect, marriage, and she wanted to have a little fun when she got with August. You feel what I'm saying? And Will Smith is just too perfect. She even talked about him not being able to satisfy her sexually, as much. And I think that she was sexually frustrated, honestly, and I think that they have conversations where they call themselves life partners. So I believe that she was honest with him, letting him know that he doesn't really satisfy, and he feel like he has to kind of prove himself, especially to the world, but I'm just upset that I do feel like he made black people look bad, he really did, so I'm really disappointed in Will Smith. Okay, and as far as your question, as far as do we naturally, I wouldn't say that we naturally, I just feel like we're more comfortable with, falling out with our own people. We will think twice about doing it to a white person, but when we upset and we tight right now, we won't think twice about punching the next nigga in the face or, you know what I'm saying? But if it was a white person, I think we would think twice. So I think that's what it really is. We just more comfortable with it with our own people, which is a shame because other races protect each other. When you think about it, the Jews, they protect each other. If they see somebody fighting another Jew on Eastern Parkway, where y'all live in the neighborhood, you'll see mad Jews come out protecting one another. You feel what I'm saying? Even Puerto Ricans, they stick together. But for some reason, our own black people, I don't know what it is, but we don't stick together. You know what I'm saying? We hate to see the next black person have more than us. And it's unfortunate, but it's really true. Yeah, most of us do,
Yeah, man. And as far as somebody having more than somebody, Will Smith got way more than Chris Rock. I mean, he was about to get an Oscar. Chris Rock ain't had them type of movies Will Smith been
stupid.
in.
After he smacked the man, they're gonna congratulate him and still give him an Oscar. That's just sending out the wrong message. They should have escorted him out the building. They should not have given him an Oscar.
You know what, though? That's making them responsible for Will Smith's actions. The show gonna go on. They was culture shock. Like, oh, this is some black shit. We ain't used to this. So they didn't know how to deal with that situation. So what, they gonna have metal detectors at the Oscars now?
No, I hope not.
Steve Wilkos on stage with Jerry Springer throughout the whole Oscars. Like, they wasn't prepared for that.
Yeah, and Will Smith is so harmless. That's why it was so shocking. I really feel like he may need to leave Jada, because Jada is going to make him, lose his career.
It's too late for that. She don't already did that.
Wrong path. That Red Table Talk show really messed things up for them. They really exposed all their marital, their business.
Because she was trying to get some views. She trying to get her thing going. She don't sacrifice her whole family just to big herself up.
Get popping. Yep, I agree. Just to stay, what's the word? Just to stay in the limelight, basically, relevant. To stay
for social
relevant,
media, because her stuff is on Facebook only, so she did it for social media, man.
Right.
It's crazy, yo. And I appreciate you too. And make sure you come through the after party. Word up. No job, man. We gonna holler at you later. Real talk. Word up. Yo, I know she been whooping people asses her whole life. A young Miss Sophia and all that. But I'm convinced now. Y'all done prove to me that I can't even say it. I don't want to say it. I don't want to say that we naturally violent towards each other, but we have our moments. I know I had my moments, man. I smacked this little boy in French class. I forgot what he said, because all I remember is red. I smacked his ass and he ain't do nothing. Hello. Who this is? Yo.
Hey, it's Luch.
Hey, what's going on, bro?
I think he deserves a second chance.
You said what?
I think he deserves a second chance. Man.
Yo, we all feel like he deserves a second chance, man. But that ain't what we talking about right now. And thank you so much for your phone call, man. I think he deserves a second chance. This ain't the show Survivor and all that. Hell is she talking about? Hello. Who this is, yo? Yo.
Whoa, now it's Lyrical HG.
Oh, man. Third Coast called in and shut it down. How you feeling, sister?
Absolutely.
No
I'm feeling
doubt.
really good. How you feeling, Blaze?
Yo, I'm feeling good now that you on the other end of the phone with your fine ass. But anyway, my question for you is, are black people naturally violent towards each other? Because Will Smith is not your average brother. He left Philadelphia to go all the way to Bel Air to get away from violence. And now that he made it to the highest of heights of Hollywood, he's smacking people like how he used to get smacked on the basketball court. Yo, are we naturally violent towards each other?
I believe that we are. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that it's right. I don't think that there's no way that we can fix it because it's been going on for so long in the culture. And then it goes along with the music and like all the energy and stuff that people put out there. It's just like people just keep on feeding into that negative energy, and we can't come out of that as black people.
Mm-hmm.
You dig where I'm coming from?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you turned on the radio, it's killer, selling dope, and it's all about harming other black people.
Kill your ops this, kill your ops that. Everybody, every time you see something like it's like you can't get a record deal unless you talking about, you know what I'm saying, killing somebody or selling some, you know what I'm saying, doing some illegal activity, something to get you locked up or either dead. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
and if you really want to get your career popping, ain't nothing better than having a rap beef with another rapper that you want to kill and shoot, and y'all fighting every time y'all see each other. It's on sight.
and I also blame us. Because we entertain that. You see what I'm saying? So if we wasn't listening to it and we was really trying to change the agenda, you know what I'm saying, about us being, going back and forth with each other as black people and getting into it and not getting along, if we really wanted to change that agenda, we would stop feeding into that. We would stop listening to that type of music. You see what I'm saying? We would stop going to these concerts, the Travis Scotts or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Because it's not nothing positive. They're not giving us any kind of knowledge, wisdom. They're not telling people how to buy properties. They're not telling you how to get out there and get your credit score where it needs to be. They're not giving us no type of positive information. So what's the point of that? If we keep listening to that, what do you think gonna happen? The same thing that's been going on.
And with that being said, my question for you is, why do we entertain the foolishness? Why do so many of us champion behind this nonsense, celebrate it, and embrace it as our culture?
I would have to say because we are ignorant, and it's because and it's on us. It's on us. It's not like we not smart enough to change the fact, but people just comfortable in their ignorance. And they think it's cute. They think it's cute to be gangster. People think it's cute to get out there and go get a gun and shoot somebody else. It just makes no sense. So I feel like you know what I'm saying? People are just comfortable in that ignorance. It's been going on for so long. Like that other caller said, I was laughing. He was talking about he had to get his sister to come fight for him. Things like that. But it goes way back to that, even in grade school. Everybody had fights. Everybody was getting into it. It was always, it just depends when you living in the hood. You see what I'm saying? It's always that negative stereotype. So the only way for us to get out of that would be for us to change our thoughts and our thought process and how we go about dealing with each other on a daily basis with respect. But they not gonna respect each other because you see what I'm saying? They back and forth all the time. How you gonna respect somebody when they out there talking about forget you and I'ma shoot you and you know what I'm saying, and this color and that color. It'll never, you know what I'm saying? Things will never be different because we don't want, the people don't want it to be. The masses don't want it to be. They love negativity.
Hey, you said something that's very, very profound. You said the reason why people rally behind this foolishness is because people are ignorant. And at the same time, a lot of people say education will fix these things. People are uneducated. They need to be reformed. But ain't nobody more educated than Will Smith and Chris Rock. These are some educated, intelligent, black, successful brothers and still wound up involved in some nigga shit. How is that even possible?
I look at that. I look at that in a whole nother light. I feel like that was staged and it was all for show because if we sit up here talking about black people getting into it with each other all the time, right? So if we on stage, you on stage, let that have been you standing up there. You know what I'm saying? Let that have been you being Chris Rock and Will Smith walking up on you. You would not have leaned forward. You would not have had your hands behind your back. You would have had a defensive.
No, and no. We got to stop saying that it was the only thing staged about it is it was on stage. It was as real can get. The reason
You don't
why
think that
the reason
that's
why Chris Rock had his hands behind his back and he was smiling is because he's a comedian. And when you a comedian, you have to be in good spirits. You up there to crack jokes.
So you have to lean into a slap because you a comedian?
He know what that. He probably figured that man was going to whisper something.
You gonna give him a kiss or something?
Listen. He figured that man was going to whisper something in his ear. Because what you got to say to me that everybody need to hear right now? Is he coming up here to tell me something? Let me lean in and see what Will Smith got to say to me, because he approaching me, he getting real close to me like it's something that he want to say to me. So let me lean forward and hear what he got to say, so ain't nobody else got to hear it. And we can talk about this like some men.
I'm going to say this here, and I'm going to leave it alone. Will Smith can take a pickle, but he can't take a joke.
Come on now. What that got to do with anything, sister?
I'm just speaking facts. No, I'm just speaking facts. If he, come on now, you can't take a joke. This is a comedian. He laughed in the beginning. That's what I'm saying. If you're going to laugh about it, be a man and stand on that. You and your wife, you know what I'm saying? They could have talked about that later. I'm not sitting here saying he should have went up there and they should have did what they did. It was wrong, but I still feel like it's more to it than that. If it was it was at the Oscars, they still let the man get the Oscar. You see what I'm saying? So it's more to it than what we really know. Don't nobody know what's happening in Hollywood. Don't nobody know what they telling these people to do. You know what I'm saying? And the money that they getting. You can't just be a regular person making. You know what I'm saying?
Let's go with your logic, sister. Let's go with your logic and say it was staged. Who benefited from Will Smith smacking Chris Rock? If they was in on it, how did either one of them benefit from it?
Okay, I'm about to tell you. Neither one of them benefit from them. The elites benefited from it. You see what I'm saying? They benefited from it because they gonna have to. You know what I'm saying? Now the Oscars, everybody watching it, everybody talking about that one thing. They don't even remember who else had an Oscar. Don't nobody remember
they
who
like,
else got.
Let's turn the Oscars into the Source Awards. We gonna benefit from that. Yeah, it's ratchet up here. Wait till next year. We gonna do some more ratchet stuff so we can benefit.
Ain't no telling. We don't know. Them Hollywood people are weird. I'm telling you, they do all kind of things for the bag. So we don't know what Will Smith was doing. They told him
they do stuff for the bag like they ain't already got a bag. Third Coast, I was rocking with you until you came out with this, but I respect your opinion and all that.
That's my opinion.
Yeah, that is your opinion. You still fine as all hell. That's why I ain't gonna hang up on you. But I am gonna tell you goodbye right now. All right, Third Coast. I'll at you later. Bye. Yeah. Yo. Y'all want to be in denial, say it was staged and all this type of stuff. That ain't going to stop the fact that the best of our best is looking like the worst of our worst. Y'all going to have to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Like I said, I'm about to head over to the after party, man. Hopefully a fine young lady come over there. I'm lonely. Call me Papa Bear and all that. And I need y'all to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Also hit that notification button and hit that Cash App too. $ShawnBlazeDocs. Yo, I greatly appreciate that. Get me a couple of snacks. Them Oreos, the thin ones though. I don't want the big Oreos. Want the thin ones, dip it in some almond milk. I can't do the regular milk because, my guts be acting up and all that. So if you could hit me with a little something, I'll greatly appreciate that. Because look, Big Papa